Cleveland, Ohio. Browns coach Hue Jackson doesn't like the fact that his star receiver Josh Gordon got into it on social media with Packers cornerback Damarious Randall a day after the 27-21 overtime loss to the Packers. "I would hope that we wouldn't do that," Jackson said. "I want us to do our talking on the field with our play. That's where the focus needs to be, because that's what it's going to take to get us winning. Talking isn't going to do anything. I'm sure the emotions are high. We were close to having an opportunity. We didn't finish. He didn't really make a huge catch in the second half. So I think all of that stuff fuels into it. But I would advise our players, let's not get caught up in social media and going bantering back and forth. Let's just continue to play and become as good as we can over these next 3 weeks." Quote. After the game, Randall told the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel he had one catch. "Any more questions?" Single quote. Gordon, who caught 3 passes in the first half for 69 yards and then none in the second half, took exception to the slam and responded on Twitter, "Great win for them, but let's be serious. Considering several of our disadvantages as a team, this kid couldn't hold my jock strap on my worst day, lol." At Randall time https://t.co/Gordon at Josh_Gordon she, December 11, 2017, to which Randall responded, "You must be on that as again https://t.co/L0mgvdqmri Damarious Randall at Randall time, December 11, 2017. Gordon's first 2 catches, a 38-yarder on the Browns' opening play and an 18-yard TD to cap the drive, came against zone coverage out of the slot. He caught one pass in man coverage against Randall, a 13-yard slant that led to a Duke Johnson TD catch in the second quarter. Gordon had no catches the rest of the game, but was interfered with once at the goal line by safety Josh Jones at the end of the half and didn't get the call. On the third play of the third quarter, Randall locked his arm and he dropped the ball with the other hand. Randall also jammed him at the line of scrimmage on the 3rd and 2 in overtime and then bear hugged him. Kaiser, who reversed field and rolled left, looked to his no-2 option over the middle in Rashard Higgins, and when he tried to wave him further downfield for a possible TD catch, Clay Matthews hit Kaiser's arm and the ball popped into the air. Green Bay's Josh Jones came down with it, and the Packers went on to throw the game-winning TD pass. Jackson refused to say that Gordon was held on the play, but he did say Gordon was interfered with at the goal line at the end of the half by Jones. "It's very clear to me watching the tape that we wish that the call should have been different," he said. "He definitely on the videotape we saw him hit the offensive player before the ball got there." Quote. He said the Packers didn't make adjustments to shut Gordon down in the second half, but they did roll Jones over to help Randall when they were in man. "We attempted to throw and we called Josh's number several times," said Jackson. "Sometimes the ball went someplace else. Sometimes they made a play. You saw the first 3rd down of the second half. We tried to throw him the ball and the guy kind of had his arm locked. We couldn't get him there. There was the play at the end of the game. There were several other plays in between. The one where he got undercut down the left side. That ball was going to be for Josh. I don't think that they took him away. I don't think we executed at a high level as well as we did earlier." Quote. Jackson also attributed some of Gordon's second half drought to Kaiser not looking his way enough. There were several times Gordon was singled up on Randall where Kaiser could have taken the chance. There were a couple of times Deshaun had opportunities to throw him the ball that we didn't, said Jackson. Those are the things that Deshaun has to maximize his opportunities on throwing the ball to Josh. We have to continue to grow that way. Quote. Jackson said he had no problem with Gordon and then Corey Coleman wearing shades on the sidelines after their TDs. Honestly, football is supposed to be fun. I know it is fun when you are winning games and we all want more touchdowns and more celebrations. But I didn't have an issue with it. Obviously, I caught wind of it later than what it was. I'm sure it comes off of the turnover chain thing that the University of Miami did. Hey, look, if that means those guys are going to keep scoring touchdowns, I will buy them some Ray-Ban glasses. Quote. Gordon later threw a little shade on the folks who don't believe in him.